Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. One of my clients came today and he said, I have a problem. And I said, well, you've come to the right place. What's your problem? And he said, you've known me. We've worked together for a long time in terms of consultation with my business and personal with my family. And you know me pretty well. And I said, pretty well. And he said, well, I have a partner, a friend, who is also a partner in a business deal. And we have an agreement that he does a certain aspect of it. People are paying me, and then I give him a percentage. And he said, we both discovered a few days ago that I'm reluctant to pay him his percentage. And I said, well, what did the two of you come up with? And he said, what I came up with is, he said, I'm embarrassed to tell you. And I said, well, I'll close my eyes while I listen. And he said, I'm not paying him. I eventually pay him. I don't pay him the third week of every month in terms of our agreement. And he said, what I finally admitted to myself and to my friend is I was afraid that he would go away or want to break the business deal if I paid him. In my craziness, I was afraid that he would go away if I didn't still owe him the money, so that I had kind of a thread to keep us connected. And he said, I know this does not make sense. We have been friends and partners for years. And it's always been this tug of me not paying him on time. And he said, I realized that even with my very best friend, I have some trust issues. And I get afraid that if I don't have a reason to hold people close to me, they'll go away. And I realize that that is what's been affecting me in a lot of my relationships. And I'm offering to you what he said, and I'm wondering, and I'm checking in with myself. I am wondering if you do the same thing in your own way. Are there any ways that you kind of have a string that connects you to someone else and you don't want to let go of that string? Maybe that you keep owing them some money. Maybe you keep promising that you'll go to the movies with them and then postpone it. Not because you're mean, not because you don't want to spend time with them, just that even on Zoom or FaceTime, you still don't watch the movies with them. And maybe a lot of other things that you're not doing or following through on because you're afraid that other person will go away. Maybe you're over giving. Maybe you're kind of smothering. Maybe you are offering so much that they're overwhelmed and they can't figure out, why doesn't that person let me just be for a little while. And maybe it's because that person wants so much for you to stay. So check in with yourself. Are there things that you do or don't do because you want to keep that person coming back? There's nothing wrong with wanting somebody to come back and stay. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, check. Do you let them know that you care and you're so glad and you really want them coming back? Or do you do it a little bit under the carpet and have this invisible string that you are hoping will hold them and keep them connected? Just check and see. Sometimes we're maybe only 30% aware of what we do. And by checking in with ourselves on something like that, we're adding until maybe one of these days, we will be 70 to 80% aware of what we're doing, and we'll have a smaller amount of the unknown even to ourselves. All right, thanks for coming. Check in with yourself regularly as to the reason that you're doing some of the things you are, and check to see if it's because you so much don't want a special person to go away. All right, come back. I will be here, and bye for now.